Great morning, great morning. I hope you all are having an amazing day. It is a beautiful Monday morning. I am outside on my porch with my London fog latte. Listen. If y'all are not in on what Tazo or Tazo, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. If y'all are not in on what they're doing with these lattes, y'all better get some, okay? But seriously, like this is so good. And the breeze is wonderful this morning. I just wanted to start doing something, and I'm going to call it Get Up and Go. And it's talks that I'm going to be doing, starting with this one, um, just helping to motivate you. Now, notice that I am outside, so you're going to hear cars going by, trucks going by, you're going to hear all of that. And I'm enjoying my morning out here, so I probably won't go inside. But anyway, I just want to kind of share with you all some things that I think about, some things that I meditate on, some things that really, really help me get my morning going. And I think that's why I'm going to call this series Get Up and Go. Because a lot of times when you wake up, sometimes the hardest thing can be putting that foot outside of that bed, right? Dropping it on the floor and getting up. Maybe you're hitting the snooze button a couple of times. I've certainly done that before in my past, And, I would just have a hard time getting up and going. And I always think that that's a clear sign that you're not moving towards your purpose. A lot of times we want to say, live in your purpose, live in your purpose. But I'm telling you to move towards your purpose. Sometimes you may not even know what your purpose is exactly. But if you know that you're moving towards your purpose, that should be enough reason for you to get up and go. Every day is not going to look the same. Every day is not going to be the same. Every day is not going to play out the same. And a lot of times, if you've gone to bed the night before with a lot of worry and stress on your mind, when you wake up, sometimes the hardest thing that you can do is to get up and go because you're still dwelling on what happened yesterday. But understand that key word, it was yesterday. And the next day that you're able to get up and go means another day that you have a chance at overcoming what it is you just dealt with the night before, and that's what I wish for you. That's what my prayer for you is. It's just, you have to learn to let go of your past. You have to learn to forgive yourself. You have to learn to love yourself. Listen, there's all kinds of talk about, how to make social media pop, how to have the lighting, how to do this, how to do that, how to live your best life. And I'm gonna tell you, if you start comparing yourself to what you think you see on social media, you're already losing. There's this term going around called imposter syndrome, right? It's everywhere. Like if you were to search the word imposter syndrome or hashtag imposter syndrome, oh my God, a gazillion things come up. And I'm not saying that it's not a real thing, but really it's just fear. That's all it is. It's just a fancy word for fear. I think it's like I don't know. I feel like it's a marketing tool or something. And it's something that we see so much and we're bombarded with it so much that it's now, if you're not careful, getting into your subconscious mind and making you think that you have imposter syndrome, as if that's something new, as if it's something new that needs to be treated, as if it's something new that needs a coaching session. No, it's just good old-fashioned funky fear. Okay. And the sooner that you recognize that it's just fear, the sooner that you could understand how to overcome that. Because y'all know fear just stands for false evidence appearing real. So check yourself. Start asking yourself, what false evidence that I'm allowing to appear real in my life? When you start doing that, when you start doing that self-assessment, when you start realizing that you're the one responsible for your own happiness, not another human being. I don't care how bomb your wife is. I don't care how bomb your husband is. I don't care how bomb your kids are, your grandkids are, your neighbors, your co-workers, your teammates. I don't care how bomb anybody else is. Your happiness begins within. Because if you don't realize that your happiness begins within, you are surely going to sabotage whatever it is you think is bringing you happiness, and it's on the outside. But once you realize that that happiness is deep within, imposter syndrome goes away, aka the fear factor goes away. looking for happiness in all the wrong places. There was a song called Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places, right? Listen, I've been there, done that. I'm going to tell you that. I've been there, done that. So I want you to make a promise to yourself today. Just today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Make a promise to yourself today that you are going to get up and go. Get up out of that bed. I'm posting this kind of late, so hopefully you're already up out of bed. Hopefully you've made your bed. Hopefully you've gotten dressed and put some clothes on. Even if you are working from your house, put some clothes on. Make sure your environment is good. Make sure your environment is clean. Make sure your environment is uncluttered. Fix yourself a cup of latte. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. These days seem short. These days seem so short, right? It seems like as soon as you get going, then the day is ending. But what you do in between, from the time that you rise to the time that you lay down and go to bed, that's what really matters. And what really matters more than anything else is how you see you. And if you're not seeing you in the best light today, or maybe you didn't see you in the best light yesterday. Maybe you are having problems forgiving yourself for some mistakes that you made. Maybe you made huge mistakes. Maybe you made small mistakes. Maybe you hurt the person that you love, or maybe the person that you love has hurt you. Maybe you said something kind of foul yesterday. Maybe you done something kind of foul yesterday. Well, guess what? Today is a new day. It is a new day. It is a beautiful day. It is a Monday, right? And the fact that you were able to open up your eyes, the fact that you could watch this video, the fact that you can breathe in and breathe out is enough reason for you to be happy about yourself. Enough reason for you to feel happy within yourself. Now go and find some other reasons to be happy within yourself today. Go and find some other reasons to be grateful today. Go and find some other reasons to get up and go today. Go and find some other reasons to start beginning, or to begin the new beginnings of creating your new life today. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a challenge, but so what? You've done hard things before, and guess what? You can do hard things again. There's this saying that I used to have it on. I'll have to go look and see. There's this cabinet that I have in my garage that used to be in my home office, and there was this quote on it, and it said, begin again. And then it said, begin again, again. Really? Begin again? Again? I love that quote. And that's an old quote that's taped on there. I hope I still have it taped on there. If I do, I'll probably post a picture of it or something. But you really can begin again. If I'm 59 years old and I really feel like I'm just getting started and I'm reinventing myself as we speak, and that's the beautiful thing. You get to begin again. And I know when you're younger, I know when you're in your 20s, I know when you're in your 30s and 40s, maybe even in your 50s, it feels like this is it. This is all there is. Ain't nothing ever gonna change. Nothing's gonna, my situation's gonna seem the same or stay the same. And it seems like that. Ooh, it feels like that when you're in the thick of something. It feels like that. It feels like your world is crashing in on you. Oh my God, in these 59 years, there were plenty of times when I felt like my world was crashing in. I remember if some boy didn't like me, or I liked some boy and he didn't like me back, or a friend in college or high school had done me wrong and it felt like the end of the world. Do you know I ain't thinking about them now except for telling you about that right now? That's how little that stuff meant. When I was going through stuff in my marriages and it seemed like the world was falling apart, or going through some stuff with my kids, or just going through some stuff with people I know, or business or jobs and things like this, and it felt like the world was crashing in. It felt like what was an old little storybook. It felt like the sky was falling. And guess what? I'm not thinking about those people or those circumstances or those situations, and those people and those circumstances are not thinking about me. And I've moved on, and life has gone on, and life has gotten even better. But in the moment when you're in the thick of it, man, it feels like, woe is me. Where is God? Help me through this. Why am I going through this? It feels like all of that. But I promise you, it gets better. And it gets so better that whatever hard moments that you're going through right now, they won't even matter. But it's up to you to make that decision that you're going to get up and you're going to go. You're going to get up and you're going to win. You're going to get up and you're going to put one foot in front of the other today, because you woke up on a Monday, and best believe somebody did not wake up on this Monday. Okay? Be grateful that it's not you. Be grateful that you did wake up. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful, and you get up and go. I'll see y'all later.